Yeah, it's recording. And yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna move my MacBook because it's so loud. So hey, I'm back. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am doing a 10 things I wish existed. I wrote this list about when I first started YouTube, so like a year ago. Actually, I'm not really sure when I started YouTube. I started like, I'm not sure when I started. Whenever I started this book, I wrote this. And there's quite a few different things, and some of them I don't actually know why I did them, but yeah. Also, my socks match my onesie. It's cool. Oh no, I dropped the least. Oh my goodness. I can't get it. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, it's actually currently 10:30 at night on a Sunday, and I go back to college tomorrow, so yeah. Who cares? Right. Number 1 is Bones in Heaven, which I'm pretty sure everyone that has someone that's passed away wishes for this. Like, it's just a common thing, like, for everyone to want there to be like a phone. Sorry, our breath got behind my head. For everyone to want there to be a phone in heaven. So yeah, that's number 1. Number 2 is a phone transporter, and I always think this. Just say you're in FaceTime with your friend. If you was to stick your finger through your phone, it would go through to their screen, and you could jump through your phone, and you'd be in their house. And I think that'd be really cool. And number 3 is LGBT teachings in school, because when I went to secondary school, I never got taught or heard about like LGBT. It was like, I feel like it was like frowned upon. We just never spoke about it. Like, I don't know, you just wouldn't speak about it. Like, no one spoke about it. You weren't taught about it. You just talked like, you just taught about like different sex relationships and stuff. So yeah. Number 4 would be, what's number 4? Society to have a say in punishment. So to say, I think I meant like, say if someone was to go to prison, then society would have a little say on it, rather than it just be like the judges at the court, if that makes sense. So like us as civilians to have a say in the law and stuff. Number 6 would be a little punishment for homophobic and transphobic people. Transphobic and homophobic people do not know how much they affect the transgender and the homophobic, and the homosexual people, because it's a big thing. And I think, oh wait, that was number 6. I missed number 5. I'll do number 5 after number 6. But I think there should just be a little punishment for it, because the more they do it and the more they get away with it, they're going to carry on doing it, aren't they? So yeah, number 5 would be a punishment for bullying. And this also comes under the transphobic and homophobic comments, because it's all bullying. As soon as I put my MacBook over there, because I've started filming, bloody this noise stops, doesn't it? And I think bullying is a big thing, and it's got a higher, like, it's got a percentage in suicidal people by suicide because of bullying, and that's not right in my eyes. Of course it's not right, but some people wouldn't see it. how other people see it, and it's just wrong, isn't it? Number 7. Better view of mental health, because I've always believed that mental health is just an illness. Like, people shouldn't be like against it so much. Like, mental health has made people who they are today, and they should just accept it and stuff. And if, for example, we are brought up to run to the people with cast because they broke their arm to sign it, but as soon as someone hears about a mental health issue, they run away. And just because the illness isn't physically there doesn't mean it's not there at all, because because not everything in life is visible, and people need to learn to accept it. And
when you're going there.
Yeah, mate. And yeah. And number 8 is a better place for people to call a community. I don't know why I wrote this, but it's, yeah. The second one is so weird. Right, number 9. But like there's a lot of violence, and what people really need to realise is it's not just them in this community, it's a lot of youngsters and other people as well as themselves. So if they're setting fire to libraries or whatever they're doing, it's not just for their banter, it's actually affecting people as well. And for the arsonist, just say they were to set fire to something, then it wouldn't just be banter, it'd be like affecting the community, and as well as taking people's jobs. Like, a lot of money would be lost to it, and then it would just affect it long term and short term. So people need to like think before they do their actions. I think this is mainly like verbally, it doesn't really matter, because that's different, a lot different to violence and stuff. Age is just a number. I don't know why I wrote that, but age is just a number, and you get taught that throughout everyday life. Because me, I'm turning 18 in 2 months, that does not mean I'm an adult. No way does it mean I'm an adult. I'm still a child at heart. And I think age is frowned upon a lot. Like, they say, oh, you're 14, average 14-year-olds, and that shouldn't be the thing. Like, I work with children, and not all 5-year-olds are the same, not all 6-year-olds are the same, not all 10-year-olds love Ben 10, and not all 5-year-olds love Paw Patrol. Ben 10, is that even still around? Damn, Papa. And number 10 is the final one, and a less judgmental world. And I'm gonna add like one in with the number 10, like drugs, because I'm against drugs so much. And yeah, and I think in a non-judgmental world, like, people judge a lot and don't accept what they have, whereas if you just accept what you have and move on from it, life is a smooth ride. Like, life isn't a walk down the park, and there is going to be some slopes in it and some rocks that you just have to climb over them and carry on going, because it's not just a walk in a park, and that everything in life is going to be easy. So I think you just have to deal with it, and just like put on your shoulder and carry it with you, and then drop it off like a week later and just get over it. Like, I think when you go into school and college, your home problems should be kept. When that front door closes, they should be stayed in the house, and then you should go to college with a fresh mindset and different. Like, at college I'm different to how I am at home, because like the way I am at college closes as soon as I leave college, and then I'm obviously on my way home. And how I am at home, well, I'm quiet at home. I'm still hectic as hell, but I just sit in my room all day doing this stuff. And I work a lot as well, so. And I think that shouldn't be judged upon.